Hey guys, once again thanking you for the support you offer me by acquiring works both from the Kolakau Grimorio Goetia, which I made a vast sequence with the 72 names of the diamonds, as well as from the Kolakau Grimorium Virum Carpe Nicron. Material that has already yielded more than 100 of videos on just the names of some diamonds from the 4th volume called Forgotten. It really is a lot of material. It has plenty of content and activities for you to set up your left-wing coven, grotto, sect or even a religion. This is very interactive. I really appreciate all the people who choose my electronic books to also read borrowed in Kindle Unlimited. I remind you that, although it seems that we authors do not gain anything from this, the more people rent to read electronic books. Understand that it is your reading that pays us. Of course, if you rent it and return it without reading the work, neither you read it, nor we, authors, earn anything, now exclusively through KDP. It is through Amazon that you will obtain my works and those of many other authors who also offer you access through the same system, paying only a fixed monthly fee. In my case, several works that were previously only printed are now available, now converted to electronic books. Available for borrowing these new electronic books in the Kindle Unlimited model, and you can keep them in your Kindle reader until you return it with others from other author people, thus, before buying my electronic or printed books, as well as those of other authors. You will be able to get to know the material, read it for later, and if you like it, then you buy it. And the good thing is that Kindle Unlimited only has a limit to put 20 electronic books in your account, but infinite when you return one and borrow another, of course. You can make this exchange by paying the current monthly fee. The month is over, you pay a new month and acquire another month of term to borrow new electronic books. Remember, the monthly fee is for borrowing new electronic books. When it may take time to read an electronic book without being obliged to return them, even with the monthly fee ceasing to be in effect. But let's go. This video today is short, continuing with the expansion of the electronic book on pathworking for the Abramelin standard, both in Portuguese, Spanish and English. So now a new, unprecedented activity is for you to enjoy even more the practical pathworking material that you have already acquired, as the technique proposed in the electronic book, here at the
Chaos Magic Time.
Today the pathworking will be about the name in code 5.02, which the ebook or printed book shows how to use. Before talking about this activity, I need to guide many people who already purchased some of my work through the Brazilian publisher, and now stop buying them because it is on Amazon where most get the works. Amazon is one of the biggest sales centers in the world, not because they bought all the companies, but because it has become a reliable sales platform with great prices, including for all the companies that work on that platform. In Brazil we have the advantage of registering our payment by debit card, so if you want to pay in cash, it's easy, as well as installments on the card. Perhaps large books are expensive to ship, but if you compare works of the same size, with more than 600 pages in A4 size, you will see that the cost of shipping is similar for Brazilian publishers to shipments from Amazon. Even if the printed work comes from abroad, as the print quality is generally very good, it is worth investing. I really don't see any reason not to buy ebooks, as most of them cost a very low price, much more than they would pay for works at Hotmart and other sales platforms that, in order to make the resale structure, the final price is much higher. So, if you can explain to me what factor makes it difficult to purchase the works, by email teslademobox@gmail.com. But let's get to today's topic because the video is short.
What is the name of this activity today?
So this new activity that I will pass on to you so that we can develop ourselves and our personal path on any topic today is unprecedented in the ebook and in the book Abramelin Pathworking Magic. I named it Open Ways.
What it is?
Very common activity mainly with African American religious activities as a whole, both in these religions and in any other belief, is a very common purpose. So whether on your path to prosperity, whether in pathworking for love, whether for the ego, whether for mental activities, whether for sex, whether for healing, whether for pure magic, or whether for conflicts and disputes, this angel and demon can help you a lot. In particular, the name in this 5.02 code can guide you very well through the great confusion about a distinction you have placed between angels and demons, when there is none, a clue that they already started to open when you explored Enochian magic in the third work of the Liber Angelicus collection. But with this pathworking you will tear the veil of many untruths about your path until you reach your holy guardian angel. As each person's need varies according to your personal life, it is not up to me to say what you will talk about, or what will unravel with this pathworking, but clearly this activity is relevant for anyone and everyone, at any age when the problem of overwhelming doubts involve us. In case you already have the practice of your pathworking with your Afro-American religiosity, which I personally recommend as the best religions for personal development, you could assimilate this activity a lot with the Demon Code 5.02 with the role of the Exus.
Oops. Didn't you say that they are different energies?
Yes. Remembering that they are different energies, nothing prevents both energies from acting in the same direction, but in a different way.
Does this activity require me to be a medium?
No. No way. I mean, at least in demonology, if you practice an African American religion and use mediumship for whatever purpose, it is your personal decision.
But how will pathworking help me with these issues in the material world?
Remember that I always insist that pathworking is for those who see actions and reactions mainly as personal. Well, this comment also applies to all the other diamonds with which you practice pathworking, which will help you to make the best decisions outside the mystical field or beyond it. Better saying, our whole life is the result of the decisions we make. Many religions attribute our success or failure to what divine energies decide in our lives, but magic is material proof that it is the opposite. It's our personal decisions that shape our path.
Now it got confused. So what is the participation of other beings in the pathworking?
Precisely accepting human imperfection and raising answers in the divine plan, or what many call the Akashic plan. We seek answers to doubts for us to decide which path we will take. Many times we do not obtain objective answers. But even through our intuition we find these answers that do not appear on a poster in front of our eyes, but it would really be an abusive impulse on my part to say what would be the ways that the divine brings us the answers. Such is the magnitude of these possibilities in my life. Yours or anyone else's, just open the door and the path of your decisions will become clearer. For this, here in this pathworking of Abramelin to reach your holy guardian angel, the demons are suggested, the same ones that Abramelin himself guided, but reached in a different way. That's it folks, this video was short, but finally, anyone who can help me abroad by also acquiring the ritual booklets. They are pocket-sized notebooks with blank or lined pages related to Goetia to keep writings exclusively on magic, while at the same time portal to pathworking on the cover itself, so they already offer resources for your activities in this pattern. Just look for Notebook and Tesla DIMO box, these pocket books, each on the cover with the sigil of one of the 72 diamonds of Goetia. So thank you for your presence and I wish you a great week. Hugs. Went.